Hello everyone, this is Monstertaming coming at you with another Kindred community newsletter, this time for January 13th, 2023. This newsletter will be a bit shorter than normal. Many of us have been out of town visiting family for the holidays, and we're all back and on track now. Since we skipped last sprint's newsletter for the holidays, we'll include information both from this sprint and last sprint so that we're all caught up. Last sprint, we finalized our current version of character customization. If you haven't seen the video showcasing this yet, check out the community section at the bottom. I have video on that as well if you want to see my reaction to it. Related to that, we'd like to show you some of our new clothing models. We've been working on new categories of clothing such as hats, glasses, headbands, and more. Some of these will alter the way hairstyles look. In this example, we have a beanie that changes the position of ponytail showcased in the character creation trailer. I think that's interesting. I like it how the hats actually accommodate for the different hairstyles you have and whatnot. A lot of games just kind of delete your hair almost in a weird way when you put a hat on, so it's nice to see that it actually accommodates for it. I'm putting a lot of care into getting a single player version of the game up and running on Switch. The Switch is pretty low RAM limit, which we've had to spend some extra time and effort accommodating. We're making steady progress though, and hoping to have this version loading in single player overworld within the next few weeks. As our playable map has grown, we've needed to adjust where its center point sits. The physics begin to misbehave when the players move too far from this point. This change required adjusting a few of our coordinates-based systems and fixing some bugs that popped up as a result. It took time to get everything right, but it's working great now. We've implemented a few unrevealed attacks for the single player. In addition, we've changed Reflect so that when it reflects a multi-charge ability, the remaining charges are cancelled and the ability is put on cooldown. That's interesting change to Reflect. Wonder if we're going to see that in Alpha anytime soon. I don't know if that's a buff or a nerf, because I think I want to say it's a buff. Because sometimes with an ability like Scorch, you might hit yourself with all of it, but most likely you will like get hit once and then put the other one somewhere else. And then an ability like Fling, that would it's hard to say if it's a buff or a nerf, because Fling, you usually just rapid fire it and that would probably kill you if it reflected it. It's hard to say, but it's an interesting change nonetheless. We made a ton of adjustments concerning our AI, some of which also affect the player character. Finalize some aspects of the AI system, which allows enemy summoners to swap out kinfolk mid-fight for interesting combo abilities. Fix some AI input issues so that inputs from previous AI character never bleed over into the next character when swapping. Modified all character animators to be more stable, from changing the animator boots to animator triggers. Fixed an unintended swap delay so that swapping characters is basically instant again. Also made it so that the character's velocity inherits from the momentum of the previous character when swapping. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's going to probably change how like the in-bear airdrop and stuff works. Wonder if it's going to buff it or nerf it. That's going to be very interesting to see when we actually get hold of that. Made several sweeping changes to NPC spawners, which should allow easy setup of spawning waves when desired. This also eases the process of making new spawners that conform any logic and can be triggered by any custom conditions. Construction shovelet confirmed? Question mark. Worked on projectile paths and positioning updates for attacks when kinfolk are using them while on a moving platform. And we finalized the details for many of our items, including gatherable plants, consumables, and the meals you create at camp. This will be especially handy as we begin working on gathering and cooking mechanics in the near future. The two models of two unrevealed water kinfolk are now complete. The first pass on a model of a new air kinfolk is also finished. Concept artwork was started on two unrevealed guy kinfolk, with line art nearing completion for one of them. And then we had, for community, we had a pleasure participating in Gym Leader Ed's first ever Monstertaming Direct. Many great games, we had an amazing time. And then you can just click the link above if you want to watch the entire Direct. If you want to see our contribution, you can come see this video below. Once again, like I said, I already had a video covering this. We hope you had a good holiday, and looking forward to making 2023 a huge year for Kindred Fate. See you next time on January 27th. By the way, as far as we know, the beta is still planned to come out sometime indeterminately this year. So maybe that's what they mean by making a huge year for Kindred Fate, so we can see beta release. That would be pretty awesome in my opinion. But anyways, this is Monstertaming signing off. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye. God bless. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.